Hello. Welcome to the final recap of the tournament. The bracket is not over. It's about halfway, more than halfway in terms of matches, but we are on to the semifinals. So, thought I'd just go through and highlight some of the stuff from the round of 16 quarterfinals and also announce a couple things maybe. Thank some people. Do what I can with the remaining energy I have. So, yeah, let's see what we got. I have a few general stats again. A lot of it's combined, but there are 12 matches. 8 matches of round of 16, 4 matches of the quarterfinals, which are done as of last night. So there's only 3 left. Only 3 matches left. 2 semifinals and 1 grand finals. Single elimination, so only 4 people are left. The average time across the 12 matches, both rounds, was a 1:13:47. Pretty stark decrease from the Swiss rounds. Both rounds were pretty fast. 1:14 round of 16, 1:12 quarterfinals. Median also like almost exactly the same. 1:14 round of 16 to 1:11 median time. It's pretty crazy. So, it's what you'd expect, right? There are also 2 blanks. I didn't call them out because I feel bad if you get eliminated. It's like, okay. Hey, by the way, you didn't blank. But I think it was, honestly, I think one of them might have been Mutant. But when he won, so I don't feel bad for that. When he won against RG, I think that was a blank, and I think Moose also may have blanked. But, you know, I try to wait a little bit before I record the matches, but only so much I can do. Yep. Those damn blankers. Closest matches, no ties. Somehow, surprisingly. No 1-second results. Guess we'll have to save that for the remaining matches. But there's 3 here. The first one was the closest. Hey, there's Gray. The round of 16. The boat key, victim number 1. Hey, yeah, it's a 2-minute difference. The round of 16. Also in that, actually, this is the closest match. That was the closest match for round of 16. It's the closest match of the quarterfinals. Also about 2.5 minutes. Hey. And this is also roughly about the same. The other matches were not as close, but these 3 were all within like a couple minutes. All pretty quick, 1:15s or less. So, hey, you know, bunch of good players. And it's tough. Fastest times? Who we got? We got TKC in the round of 16 with a real banger. You love to see it. The sub 1. Boom. Defeat Meg. That nasty little goal seems to be pretty good. With 30 skulls, same with Child Domain. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen this type of thing before. I love to see blue gauntlets. 30 skulls putting in work. Love that. Tob in the quarterfinals with the 104. 58. Also 30 skulls. But hey, it had light arrows, water skulls. Those aren't exactly always fast, but don't worry. We're almost done with 30 skulls for now. Those are pretty fast. 2 sub 105s. And then the fastest losers. Let's go. Garg in the round of 16. The 1:13 against Link. That was it. Garg vanished off the face of the planet. Never to be seen again. No. Not true. He's still in everyone's chats. But this was Garg's row. It was a solid row. Kojiro, I think. There's notoriously missing big 3 or 4 broken goals. Oh hey, me. TO's fastest losing time. The quarterfinals. 111. 20 minutes in, it's not great to pick a row that doesn't have 30 skulls. It's that easy. No 30 skulls, no win. But I thought this one was okay back in time. It apparently was just okay. And then we can commemorate the slowest winners, starting with Mutant. This is a wild one. Runner guy, I know they both don't feel great about this, but it was fun to watch. Mutant's row here, purposely. We'll come back. We'll get back to the GTG keys. Don't worry about it. I don't even remember why he had to come back. Was he missing? What was he missing? Anyway. Didn't RBA Kojiro or something? Oh, he lost bugs. That's right. Oh, hey. What's up, Mutant? Just talking about you. Shoutouts to your match against Runner Guy. Yeah, the empty bugs, man. That's why you gotta throw your bugs everywhere you can. This is basically a chat honorary session. Link, Mutant, Greg, everyone in here. Congrats, applause. Yeah, well, that mean slowest winning time. That's actually kind of crazy. The slowest winning time was a 111. That's so slow. Yeah, quarterfinals. Mutant again. Couldn't quite get there at the 114, but still. Yep. Now that's market skulls plus 30 skulls. I'd love to see that. Plus Forest, even better. That was fun. Some good rows we've seen in these last few weeks. And then what are the top 10 times? It's basically the extent of the stats I can do. Just rank stuff. TKC sub 1, Tob's sub 105. Anta with a nice 106. Myself, TKC, Moose, Link, Jimmy again, Link again, me again. They're the same people actually. Tob only once. Dang, forgot. We had a tricky time against Paint, but sub 112s. Nice stuff, folks. Fast times all around. How many of these didn't have 30 skulls? Probably like 2. I don't know. Anyway. We can check in one last time on USA versus the world. I was actually pleasantly, it's not even just about USA versus the world. It's more just about the demographics of the bracket. Coming in, we had actually the most from any country. Plurality from the US. We had the 4 Brits, all 3 Japanese players, 2 Canadians, the Tob and the T2, representing their countries. And after one round, almost all 4 Brits made it. A lot of the USA and Japanese players got knocked out, but there's still decent representation. And then at the final 4, we have a nice little pocket of all of these, actually. We have 1 USA, let's go. NA's still in it. We got 1 Brit left. Jimmy carrying the torch. 1 Japanese player, and 1 not from these larger countries. Tob gonna bring it all the way. Yeah, it's nice to see. Got a nice worldwide spread at the end here. And hey, let's just look at it. Let's just recap the bracket. Talk about everyone's paths here. So on the top, we had Tob with a close match against Paint. Honestly, it was like a 114, but pulled it off. Shoutouts to Paint again. And Tob against Moose. Tob sort of cleaned out with his clean sub 105, and probably as expected, number 1 seed, Had a scare, but he's got it out of his system. Then on the other side, we had Jimmy, who faced Jenslang, and then also faced off against Greg. We had the Brit team kill. Yeah, we finally got Top versus Jimmy. It's in the semifinals. I bet you could have seen that in the finals, but we're gonna see it this week. And then in the lower half of this bracket, Link with the big upset over Garg. And then tight match against Mutant as well. That was a double elimination last year. I do remember. Yeah, it was an early meetup and then a match in, I think it was losers semifinals. This time in winners semifinals. So best of luck. But yeah, I think Link carrying the big underdog ticket this far. Americans, they do okay against TKC. I got faith. TKC made quick work of the two at bingoers, Americans, me and Egg. Got the revenge on me. Ending with a 1-1-1 win, draw, and loss record. So let's go TKC. Bombchu Bowling expert. That'll be the other semifinals match, Link versus TKC. So those two matches. And then just one more. Whoever wins those will be in the finals. So a lot of good matches all the way through here. Shoutouts to everyone in the top 16 bracket. T2 and Garg, both victims to Boat Key. Slang, Moose, various little hiccups, and sometimes you just hear against a sick row. Egg, I think, threw in the towel after he saw TKC was just on fire. And, you know, I think it was tough. It's tough, especially in a single elimination format. Like, one slip up, one equip over bombs, one forget, one simple lapse, and that's it. So, we'll see. Anything could happen, honestly. These last two matches, I could see any combination of these four in the finals, except for the obvious impossible ones. So yeah, let's still bingo. So now I want to maybe announce a few things, talk through a few things. It would be great, you know, the tourney season's over-ish, almost over. Still got some pings going on, but I think it would be great to still have a little bit of bingo throughout the year. And also to maybe give a preview of what's next in terms of larger events. If you've been in the Bing Bros Discord server, then you may know that there's been a little discussion, and I thought, hey, let's just do it. So there's 2 monthly bingo events that I'm announcing here. The first is what we already have, but maybe just making it a bigger thing. Let's take the first ESMB of every month. Try to get as many people to come. If you're rusty, just throw your hat in. We're gonna have a big monthly race starting next month, the first ESMB, and then taking that board, we're gonna take that board and have monthly asynchronous bingo. Asynchronous just meaning it's not a live race, so you can just use that board and then submit times as sort of like OMS style. Figure out the best row that you would have done if you had more time, more energy, or if you missed the race, to be able to do that. So sort of setting up sort of jank similar thing. I have a Google form set up, and we can use this board to kind of grind out if people like an RTA type thing. I don't know how much I will do. I've always sort of liked the idea of doing every single row over the course of many weeks, just to see what is actually best for my skill. So that's going to be open. Looking forward to seeing how that's going. And yeah, you know, there's been talk also about how seeding works, and we've been using the leaderboard, which has decay, and it's not always the best representation of people's skill. So we're still talking about what to do. Maybe we can have a seasonal thing, or just a few months in advance. Have everyone start from a blank slate. I don't know. But it would be great, you know. Still have bingo. still have people bingo week to week. Of course, there's still the ESNB and SNB every week. But yeah. Okay. I also want to preview. We've been talking about it a little bit in the recaps before, but let's formalize it a little bit. The next large bingo event. The Rookie Tourney. The return of the Rookie Tourney. Next year. Somewhere after AGDQ, probably. Early this off-season time. Tell your friends, anyone that's wanting to get into bingo. It's time to infuse pain and suffering across a new wave of people. I'm thinking, we've been talking about having multiple divisions. There's a lot of people that we want to get into bingo. Of course, we have pure rookies that maybe have never even barely touched speedrunning, know how to navi dive, lunch storage, dot skip. What I'm thinking here, people that are still kind of new to bingo. This is kind of all rough, but somewhere that has a median time around 1:45 or something. But also, and maybe we learned from the last rookie tournament, that we can have rookies to bingo, but are already good at speedrunning. So I'm looking at you, the Count LGs, the Spittles. TKC is not a pure rookie or rookie. Too good. It's already a champion of bingo. So if you're still newish, maybe you've joined one tourney but haven't quite had the chance to shine in a bracket setting. Yeah, the return of Danny B. We could even have three divisions. Not sure yet. Maybe we have return of it. It'll be Yeah, we could definitely announce this as well. Oh yeah, Nally, I know I've heard murmurings of more bingo stuff. So this is not all of bingo things. It's just another bingo thing that I may be spearheading, but be on the lookout for even more stuff. And then for people that are good already, experienced players, I'm thinking we can sort of have like a coach type thing. Match up a rookie with at least one experienced player, sort of coach them through. Maybe be able to match up more regional players to avoid these time zone differences. And yeah, I'm still not sure yet, but it sort of does feel bad, right, when you have the new players in a tournament match and then kind of just completely lost. Like, it just feels bad to see someone doing something for 3 hours and delete their Goron bracelet right at the end. So there may be some way to incorporate a coach or mentee that can help during the matches too. But these are all still tentative ideas, so be on the lookout. But yeah, if you know people that are on the edge thinking about bingo, they got a few months to ramp up. And then other miscellanea, let's talk about the next version, 10.5. Been 9 months since the last version, so there's a lot of backlog changes, even from like anti-bingo days. Lon Skulls has got to get buffed. Same with nerfs and other tweaks, new goals, forget about those. So I'm probably going to get a head start on that soon. So hopefully before the end of the year we should have the next version. But if you'd like to help, either vote on different things or help balance, there's, I think, a post a bit ago from Xwill about a balance roll, or you could just ask about that. Also going to need playtesters, balancers. I plan to have maybe some more, maybe some balance-focused streams on my own channel about how to time stuff and reviewing, going over the documentation for anyone that isn't sure how bingo balance works. So it should be fun. Yeah, don't worry about bump tree bowling. I think we actually buffed it. That's why it has been bad in the past. So people may be like that. Yeah, that's true. I can add it for myself as well. Full collection. And that's right. If you don't want to lose your rolls, then Don't leave the tournament Discord. Yeah. Next version, among other things like bingo tutorial videos, I want to maybe update. I do have a beginner tutorial on the 5 essential tips, but I want to do stuff more dungeon focused, maybe most popular goals, rough routes, stuff like that. So all leading up to the rookie tourney. And then, there's been some other chats and stuff like, okay, we had a tie. Definitely, if we have another tournament, there's going to be changes to how we handle tie breaks. Still have to discuss it. I sort of like the idea of giving the file name during the 15-second countdown, and then if you have a tournament match that's within like 15 seconds at the end, then you can request a retime, and it'll be based off whenever you pressed A, and whenever you got the final goal. So still an idea, not finalized, but something that people have been talking about because of all the close matches this tourney, which is, I would have thought a fluke, but who knows, may still happen. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for being a part of this. This tourney season, I think, has been a big success. It's a lot of work, so I really appreciate everyone that helped, including all the restreamers, Nale, No Face, Link, Hyafo and TKC on the Zelda Relay channel, Cymar, Shiro, Gortho. Really appreciate it. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of work to have to recreate the scene every time there's a new tourney too. So thanks also to all the commentators that hopped on various times. Of course, my co-TO as well, Garg, Mutant, all the Brits really came through. Egg, Moose, all others who hopped on for cameos or one-time things. I appreciate it. It's always fun. Thank you, Garg, for being the marketer and whenever I'm not awake, answering questions. And Runner Guy, writing stats to the Swiss rounds, and the head-to-heads have been super cool to see. The distributions, the head-to-heads, I think it's really added a lot to the restreams, so that's been super cool to see. And yeah, thank you everyone. It's been really cool. I have noticed all the people bingoing, even in the last couple weeks. Some new people. Enya Squad. Shoutouts. So, bingo peak season is coming down, but I always like to see it at its one or two races a day. That's a healthy amount. ESMBs, of course, the monthly race. Excited to see how that goes. And yeah, future bingo things on the horizon. And of course the tournament itself. So still have the actual tournament itself. Good luck to the remaining 4 people. Should be sometime this week. Hopefully at a friendly time for someone to restream. And then we will celebrate the winner in 1 to 2 weeks from now. So good luck. It's been fun. Shoutouts again to previous organizers of bingo tournaments. I can't say I am in this for the long haul, but at least for the rookie tournament, I'm hoping to be able to help with that. And yeah. Yeah, some matchups are just impossible to escape. But yeah. Okay. We'll hang out here for a little bit. I think there is a race going on though. Should probably rate them. Yeah, Juke. 4 moves. Some repeat matches. At some point, there's only so much you can do. No problem, Jimmy. Thanks for joining, and and fun. Where's the juke matches? Juke can be a coach to the next generation. We could have a washed bingo player division. It would be cool, honestly. I mean, I don't want to like label it that way, but it would be cool. Like, hey, just all boomers. Hop on in. Get in here, X-Will. Get in here. Skara, Floosh, get in here. Kieran, people. Boomer turning. Problem with boomers is like once they actually start practicing, you're just kind of set. Like, since OT's so knowledge based. True, yeah, you missed your chance. And we'll see if, depending on how much interest there is, like if there's a lot of people that want to join the sort of, I'll call it RTA division, people that are, let me go back to this slide. Yeah, this sort of second one of already strong in OT, but new to bingo / maybe like, yeah, I mean, you could throw a division in there for pure boomers too. I don't know how many people we would get, but I think maybe off-rip we would throw them in the second tier, and then if there's a bunch of them, separate. I don't know. It's hard to make like a hard cutoff for anything here, but it'll have to sort of be at a certain discretion. Anyway. The other thing is tourneys don't have to be super drawn out, month-long investments. For this rookie tourney, I'm almost sort of thinking something to like what SM64 had kind of recently, of like, you just pair up people, maybe you have like a team, a set of teams of people, and then within their own region, they do a couple matches, or just do bingo races over a couple of weeks, and then if you win or if you improve a certain amount, that counts for something. I'm not sure yet. It probably will not be a super serious Swiss rounds into top 16, same, I don't know, it might, but I am expecting some of the people that will join this to not have as much a contiguous block of a month plus to dedicate to bingo, but I guess we'll have to sort of see. All tentative, but I sort of do like having a rough calendar for the next year. You know, tournament's gonna finish, we're gonna do some balance stuff. Beginning of next year, rookie tournament, maybe another off-season thing. Main tournament next summer, hopefully. So, a little bit more structure. Yogarg? Yeah, when's lockout? I was thinking like, okay, first of all, bring back the Sunday stuff, I think. We've been doing in the past off-season. Sometime Sunday around this time or a few hours earlier. People, the Gen Slangs of the world would love to have exploration bingo, team exploration bingo, blackout, lockout. There's so many variations. It's almost like you want to throw it into like a mix. It's like a spin the wheel variation bingo. I think he said he would team with you, Juke. I think you'd be surprised. Yeah, and I mean, it would be sick to see. Just like as exhibition matches. Like, that's the other thing. We can use this channel outside of tourneys. I want to use it for maybe SMB or these monthly races, right? This asynchronous thing to have on this channel, or to just have exhibition races. That would be sick. Juke and Ta versus Fanta and TKC. Blackout, Exploration Blackout. It's true, yeah. Zelda Relay has just some ad hoc stuff, which is pretty cool. So, no reason we can't do that. So, exciting stuff. I've pretty much done all the rambling I wanted to, though. Unless Gark wanted to hop on and say anything else, I'm probably just going to send it to one of our child-only bingoers. One of our only. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. Thanks for being part of the OT Bingo community. See you next time. Good luck to the remaining top 4. And yes, I don't know if I answered 0. It should be on this channel. The hope will be either this channel or maybe the Zelda Relay one, if it's a weird time. Anyway, see you later. Bye-bye. Let's bingo.